you know, the main mission was to come back, was to beat Ohio State and win a Big Ten championship. And
hey, Kenny, I'm glad you're in between them.
That's good. And you know,
please stay there.
Better than his offensive lineman.
Just
okay.
throw him under the bus.
And you know, we did those things, so now we're in the playoffs, so we got a chance.
Oh, Ryan, you got me back on camera. They should have showed Ryan Day's face. That would have been interesting.
Yeah, was he there? Did you see his face?
All coaches are there. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
he was sitting to the right.
I didn't see.
Was his cheeks red?
As always, just like Santa Claus.
Look, the comment is like, we'll get comment in 1 second. Why is that controversial that Aiden Hutchinson why did people react when Aiden Hutchinson said, yeah, our main goal is to beat Ohio State and win the Big Ten championship? What does that have? Whoa! Why were people doing that?
I don't think that was the reaction in terms of the intent. I think the reaction was, well, it was what you said. But I think the reason why it did it, just having fun, like, like it's when you joke.
Yeah,
like it's like in high school.
Stupid.
Yeah, it's not. It's playful banter. Like
that's where Tebow stepped in and said, "Hey, I'm glad you're in the middle of them."
Yeah, like when you're in high school and guys are joking and somebody tells you, "Oh, he said your mama." Like I think it was fun.
Yes.
Once Desmond said what he said, then it got cringy.
And what he said, if you had trouble hearing it, he said better than his offensive lineman in regard to Kenny Pickett being in the middle of Hutchinson and Stroud.
Stroud did not smile, by the way. He was uncomfortable.
And he looked uncomfortable the whole week. The whole week. I saw him on game day earlier in the day, like he just looked uncomfortable.
Can I just say something on a sidebar?
Please.
That kid is going to tear it up next year.
Yeah. I agree.
Fine.
But that's what we want.
So is my kid. So is our kid.
I'm just telling you.
David Ojabo said he wants to come back to school.
Oh,
so you know what?
You want
to have an attitude? Good for you. Bring it. Because so will Michigan's defense and so will Michigan.
Braylon, did you have a problem with Desmond Howard's comment?
No. Personally, you see what my shirt says, Michigan versus everybody. We've been taking SHIT for the last 17 years from Ohio State. We've been taking stuff from Michigan State for the last 10 years, off and on. So, no, I didn't. Like, no, not at all. Now, with that being said, I can understand the Downtown Athletic Club of New York, who is the group that presents the Heisman, actually the group that owns the Heisman, by Desmond being a former Heisman Trophy winner. I can understand them maybe feeling a type of way that one of their former winners cracked a joke like that on the stage for national TV. I can understand them having an issue with that. Outside of that, I don't have an issue with it at all. Kirk Herbstreit got to talk stuff about Michigan on national TV.
What did he say?
Don't we have it?
Let me remind you what he said.
Please do. We set him up, Alex.
I still think Michigan waves the white flag, potentially avoids playing Ohio State next week, and then, David, they'll potentially get a game on the 19th. They could be sitting there with 6 games. And Michigan, is that fair, David? Michigan could opt out, basically, of that game and keep Ohio State out of 6 games to qualify for the Big Ten championship. That doesn't make sense to me, but
play that first 5 seconds one more time, please, Alex. Just to 5
I still think Michigan waves the white flag, potentially avoids playing Ohio.
I tell you like this, you kiss my ass. What Desmond Howard said, I have no problem with, because we've been taking stuff like this, rightfully so, though. Michigan has put themselves in a situation over the past 17 years to take criticism like this. Don't forget, Ohio State also the same group said only thing short is Michigan's you-know-what's, talking about when we said that J.T. Barrett was short, which he was. They've cracked jokes for 17 years, and we've gracefully taken the jokes because we've deserved them. When Michigan State said things about us, we gracefully took it up to you-know-what because we deserved it. One comment in 3 weeks, I need everybody that's an Ohio State fan base and people nationally have a problem with Michigan to calm the you-know-what down.
I don't know about gracefully, but we've taken it. And we've had to take it. And we've taken it. And we've turned it around. And we've totally taken it even some more. So
the fact that I said we deserved it, that's called taking it gracefully.
I am shocked at how soft Ohio State fans are. I am shocked at how soft some Michigan State fans are that couldn't even believe that Aiden Hutchinson was there and not their guy.
As opposed to saying, you know what, it's not about Aiden Hutchinson replacing Kenneth Walker. It was about Kenny Pickett replacing Kenneth Walker. Be mad at Pitt and the people that put him there, not Aiden Hutchinson in Michigan.
Even so, I mean, no offense to these Buckeye fans, but screw you.
Yeah.
It has literally been 3 weeks out of 18 years that we've had a chance to talk some crap. And again, as somebody who is a little loose with his words sometimes.
You're not the only one.
Like, sometimes jokes land, sometimes they don't land. But at the end of the day, they're all jokes. They're all just kind of one-liners thrown in here and there. Sometimes you get a laugh out of them, sometimes you don't. Sometimes people take it a little too seriously, sometimes they don't. When you talk for a living and you're in position to do this, some things are going to be said that just kind of miss the mark once in a while. And if that joke, and it was a joke, it was trying to be a one-liner, maybe get a reaction in the moment. Maybe it didn't land well. I'm sorry. It doesn't require people to be fired from their job. It doesn't require people's kids to get death threats.
It didn't require an apology.
You know,
in my word.
And no, it doesn't require an apology. No. And I'm not saying that Desmond's kids have gotten death threats. I'm just saying, like, we've seen this in the past, where people have gotten just flat, downright awfulness. This is a tweet from Desmond Howard. I would like to apologize to everyone who doesn't have the ability to recognize a fun, good-natured ribbing amongst football rivals. CJ is good, we good, and that's all that matters to me. Everyone else can relax and enjoy the rest of their night. I mean, seriously. Now, I am not the most staunch, biggest, oh my God, Desmond Howard is the greatest thing in the world kind of guy. It's like, you know, I love Desmond Howard for what he did at Michigan. Am I the biggest fan of his on game day? Not the biggest.
You're not a fan of game day. Like,
yeah, but I'm not a fan of game day. I think Fox Big Noon Kickoff blows it away.
At the end of the day, rivalries are what makes sports great. Storylines and rivalry are what makes sports great. I was talking to Dave Terrell, not recently. I talked to him recently, but I talked to him a while ago, and I cracked a joke about how Plaxico Burress treated him like a dish rag. And you know what Dave said? Dave didn't get mad at the fellow Michigan guy for saying Plaxico Burress dish ragged him. He said, man, that mofo got me good, man. I tried to hurry up and get out the game. He's fun. He could laugh at himself because it's the rivalry. You play to be in a Michigan State rivalry. You play to be in a Texas-Oklahoma rivalry. And you play so that you can go on stage as a former Michigan player and a Heisman Trophy winner and give a little bit of smack talk to C.J. Stroud and Ohio State. It's all in the game. You saw what Desmond said. He said, we good, me and C.J. good, everybody else, Aaron Rodgers it. RELAX.
Maz, I want you to weigh in on this. Also going to get some people on the YouTube chat involved as well. Do you have a problem with what Desmond said and the reaction? Ermanni and Edwards.
Woodward Sports Network, the bottom line.